streaming. See, hello everyone. Okay. We're about to see Thunder make the teams for the tournament. So it's just a little stream. Whoever will watch will watch. I'm not advertising it because Thunder didn't want anything too big. So yeah, before we start, the rules of the tournament are here. Most important stuff. The first thing is that it will be done on the beta version of the remake. The current one are 15.1.2, if I remember the number correctly. This is really nice for the streamers especially. So this is the first thing. The second thing is that the tournament uses a Swiss system. You can read about it on Wikipedia, but basically it means that the first couple of games, I'm not sure if there will be 4 or 5 because Thunder mentioned something about it earlier. But basically the first couple of games will be done like the first one is randomized, who you play against, and then if you win, you play against a winner. If you lose, you play against a loser. It's all going to be done by this challenge thingy. This will change, by the way, so this is not how the first round will look like. And sorry for Polish, I'll try to fix this. Yep. So this is still subject to change. Yeah, and after the second round, if you won one game, lost one game, then you play against somebody who won and lost one game as well. So the idea is that the further you go, the more even the games are. So after the last Swiss round is done, then you're going to play against. Sorry, then you're going to have a table with results, and the first 8 teams will go further according to the table results. That's the rough idea. Maybe I'm trying to keep showing what Thunder is showing without... Yeah, let's maybe focus on this. So we've got 15 maps here. All of them are randomized, from what I remember. A lot of Thunder maps, but not exclusively. There's also the late favorite of Klisic in the Desert on the list. This is a 2 versus 2 tournament, obviously, as you guys probably know. And yeah, you can see the settings on the right. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but some maps are more and some less randomized with the storehouse position, and yeah, I don't know if this is worth mentioning a lot. Random waves are a bit interesting, but what's nice is that at least a few of the maps are mirrored. Klisic is one of them. I'm not sure a lot of them are randomized, mirrored though, so you might want to pay attention for that if you care. Okay, Thunder takes it slow, I think, so I'll go back to the rules. We can see a lot of interesting teams here. For me, I think nobody will be surprised when I say that Ritter, the Stodes and Cross are one of those teams which are likely to have a good result in the tournament. Apart from that, I also think Botso and Dontalk are a powerful one, especially Dontalk is in a really good shape these days, and Botso is always one of the best fighters around. So I think this is the best Polish proposition here, although we also have Napek and Vieto, a really powerful team from Poland as well. There's also W33 and Mitrelas, who usually lost in the final to Ritter and Gross, and once they won actually, so they're also a very powerful team. As for the other teams, there's a couple of interesting names like Raketa and Testa, if they're even the same guys and not fake names. It's really nice to see them back. General Star and Regis, late addition, also a bit interesting. It's nice to see a lot of these players here. I'm also wondering about Trash and Astro, because I've seen a couple of Trash's games lately, not so great as he used to be in the past, but they were always really powerful in the tournaments, so they might be the Black Hots on that list as well. Let me see what happens, because I think that Thunder is preparing to start the drawing. No, he's explaining the rules. Okay, so like I said, the first 4 games are going to be somewhat randomized for the first round at least, and the next rounds are going to be okay, maybe let's see what happens. Basically, what Thunder is going to do is he's going to click Shuffle Seats button here, and then the teams will become randomized. He's still reviewing the rules, I guess, so it will take a while. And I think he's doing it right now. Participants have been shuffled, and he's going to start the tournament by clicking on the start button. And this means I can show you the table on my own screen. I just need to refresh this. Okay, so the first round. Okay, I think we need a little explanation here for what we see there. So the first round goes like this. Alonso and Egod versus Trash and Aso. You can see him adding the names live. Then we've got David and Thunder playing against Burrito, which was Tor and Boot. The third game is DEC, General Star and Regis versus the legendary Pizda Noga team, Rakieta and Desti. The fourth pair is W33 and Mitralas against Napek and Vieto. That's going to be a really interesting one. I can't wait for this one. I'm definitely going to show it if the time allows me. L is Ritter and Gross versus Skeletor and B. FD versus, this is Bots and Doltalk. Another interesting one versus Lucky and Andy. D and Z, this is Classic or Klisic and Teddy playing against AFT. Bitcoin Forever and Golem. This might be an interesting game to watch, I think. I can't say which one is like more likely to win this. It might be pretty even actually. This team was pretty cool in the previous tournament. They had a couple of wins. And Classic with Teddy, this also is quite... I would like to see this game as well, I guess. Next one is TC's Max T and Class versus LG. Soku and Mickey. Oh, another interesting pair. Yeah, I think this might be pretty even as well. Although maybe in favor of the E-Star team a little bit more. Given how Soku played in the last tournament. I'm counting on Mickey to give us his great performance as usual. And this leaves us with the last team, Voy and Oda, last game, versus Genter and David from MK. Alright, so here goes the first round. I have no idea how exactly... so it looks like the second round will be decided automatically by challenge after it happens. So it's impossible right now to say what will happen in the second round, but at least we have our first round games here. So you can check what happens in the tournament in this spreadsheet. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's mostly it. It was just a quick stream to let you know that we're starting this, and you can expect some streams from me, also from Classic and Vovets. I think one of them wanted to do some streams in English as well, even if they usually did Russian ones, but yeah, so there's definitely going to be some streams in the upcoming days, so be sure to check out our Discord channels in the remake community, and we'll be advertising the streams there for sure, especially on the public announcements channel in KaM Remake official Discord. Alright, I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, and see you in a couple of days, I guess, in the first tournament games. Bye bye.